my children were lucky enough to be up there when he was staying, and he gathered them all around.
Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte have just confirmed what royal watchers have long suspected, and it's causing waves behind palace walls. At a Christmas carol service, Prince Louis's candid remark about Queen Camilla left everyone stunned, while Charlotte's protective stance over her brother revealed hidden family tensions. What's the truth behind the smiles? Prince Louis's honesty at the carol service. The Christmas carol service at Westminster Abbey was supposed to be a heartwarming royal event. Instead, it became a moment of surprising candor when 5-year-old Prince Louis stunned everyone with his unfiltered honesty. Standing beside a beautifully decorated kindness tree, where guests were encouraged to hang notes of gratitude, Louis proudly displayed his message. "Thank you for Granny and Grandpa because they have played games with me." His card referred to Kate Middleton's parents, Carol and Michael Middleton, known for their playful and hands-on role as grandparents. However, the atmosphere quickly shifted when a guest innocently asked why Queen Camilla was not mentioned. Without hesitation, Louis responded, "She's lying." He elaborated that Camilla had promised to play games with him, but later called him annoying and dismissed him. Louis even added that he had seen her sitting alone, doing nothing instead. This unscripted moment caught everyone off guard, including his mother, Kate Middleton, who quickly stepped in to calm the situation. Witnesses noted her usual composed smile appeared strained as she quietly whispered to Louis, trying to move past the awkward exchange. The incident highlighted the candid nature of children, even within the formality of royal life. Louis's words, though innocent, offered a revealing glimpse into the complex family dynamics behind palace walls. Queen Camilla, who typically maintains a composed demeanor, reportedly showed a flicker of unease after the comment. While King Charles has been seen enjoying time with his grandchildren, gardening and reading with them, Camilla's relationship with the Wales children appears more formal and distant in comparison. This unexpected honesty from Louis also pointed to the challenges of blending families in the royal household. With Camilla's history as the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage, lingering tensions may still exist, impacting her bond with William and, by extension, his children. Louis's innocent remark served as a reminder of how children often see the world with unfiltered clarity, making observations adults might avoid. Louis's gratitude for the Middletons, at the heart of Prince Louis's adorable note during the Christmas carol service, was a touching acknowledgement of his maternal grandparents, Carol and Michael Middleton. His message, "Thank you for Granny and Grandpa because they have played games with me," reflected the deep bond he shares with his Middleton grandparents, who have taken an active role in the Wales children's lives. Known for their relaxed and hands-on approach, the Middletons provide a contrast to the more formal traditions of the royal family, creating a warm and playful environment for their grandchildren. The Middleton home in Berkshire, with its sprawling garden and cozy atmosphere, is a haven for George, Charlotte, and Louis. There, they enjoy baking cookies, playing board games, and running around outdoors, activities that allow them to experience a normal childhood away from the public eye. Carol Middleton, in particular, has been praised for being an energetic and involved grandmother. She often participates in games, storytelling, and other activities that foster a close bond with her grandchildren. For Louis, these moments are clearly memorable, as seen in his heartfelt note. The Middletons' presence in the children's lives also reflects Kate Middleton's parenting philosophy, which emphasizes family values and creating a sense of stability amidst the pressures of royal life. By spending significant time with her parents, Kate ensures her children experience the warmth and support she grew up with. This close relationship with the Middletons stands in stark contrast to the children's interactions with Queen Camilla. While Camilla's role as a step-grandmother has been polite and cordial, reports suggest her bond with the Wales children lacks the same depth and warmth as the one they share with the Middletons. This difference was inadvertently highlighted by Louis's omission of Camilla in his thank you note, a moment that underscored the children's preference for their maternal grandparents. In a royal family often characterized by protocols and formalities, the Middletons represent a more grounded and relatable side of the children's lives. Their involvement not only provides a sense of normalcy, but also ensures that George, Charlotte, and Louis grow up surrounded by love, laughter, and fun. Lewis's gratitude for his grandparents is a testament to the powerful role Carol and Michael Middleton play in shaping the next generation of royals. Camilla's distant relationship with the Wales children. Queen Camilla's relationship with the Wales children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, has often been described as distant and reserved. Unlike the warm and playful bond the children share with their Middleton grandparents, their interactions with Camilla seem more formal and restrained. This contrast became all the more evident during the Christmas Carol service, when Prince Louis's candid remark about Camilla lying and calling him annoying hinted at a lack of closeness between them. Reports suggest that while King Charles enjoys spending quality time with his grandchildren, gardening with them, reading stories, and engaging in playful activities, Camilla has largely maintained a more hands-off approach. This may stem from her focus on her own biological grandchildren from her first marriage, with whom she shares a stronger connection. At royal events, Camilla is often seen spending time with her grandchildren, rather than interacting with George, Charlotte, and Louis. One telling moment occurred at a Buckingham Palace garden party, where Louis, known for his curious and energetic nature, eagerly showed Camilla a flower he had picked. Rather than engaging with his excitement, Camilla appeared uneasy and distant. Small incidents like this highlight the subtle yet noticeable gap in their relationship. The reasons behind this distance may be rooted in history. As the former other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage, Camilla's presence in the royal family has always been a sensitive topic. William, who was only 15 when Diana passed away, reportedly maintains a polite but distant relationship with his stepmother. This dynamic likely influences how his children interact with her. Kate Middleton, ever the diplomat, ensures her children show respect to Camilla but does not push for a deeper bond. At family gatherings, such as Christmas at Sandringham, this divide becomes more apparent. While the Wales children spend time with their parents, King Charles and the Middletons, Camilla is often seen with her own family. This separation underscores the challenges of blending families within the royal household. Middleton influence on parenting. The Middleton family's influence on Prince William and Kate Middleton's parenting style is evident in how they are raising their three children, George, Charlotte, and Louis. Carol and Michael Middleton, known for their warm, grounded, and hands-on approach, have played a significant role in shaping the Wales household into a space that balances royal traditions with modern family values. Unlike the strict and formal upbringing traditionally associated with the royal family, William and Kate prioritize creating a sense of normalcy for their children. This is largely inspired by Kate's own upbringing in the Middleton household, where family time, outdoor activities, and playful traditions were central. The Wales children are often spotted engaging in everyday activities like school runs, playing sports, and baking with their parents, moments that mirror Kate's own childhood. At the heart of this parenting style is the Middletons' emphasis on family togetherness. Their home in Berkshire serves as a retreat for the Wales children, offering a place where they can run around the garden, bake cookies, and play board games without the pressures of royal life. These activities foster a sense of stability and joy that Kate and William are keen to replicate in their own home at Adelaide Cottage. Kate, in particular, incorporates many of her parents' values into her parenting. She is often seen getting involved in her children's activities, whether it's helping them with school projects, gardening, or encouraging their creativity through art and crafts. Her love for nature, instilled by her parents, is evident in how much time the family spends outdoors. From planting sunflowers to flying kites, these moments allow the children to connect with the world beyond palace walls. William, too, embraces this hands-on approach. Despite his royal responsibilities, he makes it a point to spend quality time with his children, whether it's coaching George at soccer practice or playing board games during family nights. Together, William and Kate create a supportive and loving environment where their children can thrive. Sibling bond among the Wales. Children behind the grandeur of royal life. The bond between Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis is one of love, care, and loyalty. Despite their public roles, the three siblings share a relationship that feels remarkably ordinary at its core. Whether they're playfully competing over board games or stepping in to support one another during public events, their connection is a testament to the strong family environment Prince William and Kate Middleton have cultivated. Princess Charlotte, at just 8 years old, often takes on the role of the mini-mum to her younger brother Prince Louis. Her protective instincts came to light during a garden party at Buckingham Palace, when a shy Louis, overwhelmed by the crowd, hesitated to interact. Charlotte, with her calm demeanor, took her brother's hand and gently guided him through the event, showing him how to greet guests. This quiet act of support demonstrated her natural ability to care for her sibling while navigating the pressures of royal appearances. It's moments like these that highlight her maturity and affection for her brothers. Prince George, as the eldest, balances his growing responsibilities as a future king with being a caring big brother. He often takes the lead during outings and events, offering a reassuring presence to Charlotte and Louis. Last summer, George even took the time to teach Louis how to fly a kite, showing patience and a willingness to share his love of outdoor activities. Though George is often preparing for his future role through extra lessons on royal history and protocol, he remains deeply connected to his siblings, ensuring they feel included and supported. The youngest, Prince Louis, adds an element of fun and unpredictability to the trio. Known for his playful and cheeky personality, Louis often lightens the mood during formal events, and his siblings are never far behind to guide or join in on the fun. Together, the three have even created a secret code word to use during public events when one of them is feeling overwhelmed. A clever and touching example of their teamwork and understanding. King Charles's involvement. King Charles III may be the head of the British monarchy, but when it comes to his grandchildren, he's simply Grandpa Wales. While his royal duties keep him busy, Charles has made a clear effort to spend quality time with Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, creating cherished memories that balance tradition with a more personal, hands-on approach to grandparenting. Charles is particularly known for his love of nature, a passion he shares with his young grandchildren. At Highgrove House, his private estate, he often invites the children to join him in the gardens, teaching them about the plants and wildlife he holds dear. For Prince George, these gardening lessons have become a favorite activity, as he learns not only about the environment, but also about his grandfather's lifelong dedication to conservation. Charles's patience and enthusiasm during these moments create a special connection with his grandchildren that goes beyond royal protocol. Storytime is another cherished tradition between Charles and the Wales children. Known for his love of classic literature and whimsical tales, Charles has been known to captivate his grandchildren with animated storytelling, often bringing characters to life with funny voices. These quiet moments are a stark contrast to his public life, but reveal a softer, more playful side to the king. However, Charles's involvement goes beyond these idyllic activities. He also takes an active interest in their development, particularly Prince George's preparation for his future role as king. While the conversations are age-appropriate, Charles has reportedly shared stories about his own experiences as a young royal, offering advice and guidance to help George navigate the unique challenges he will face. Despite these efforts, it's clear that Charles's involvement differs from that of Kate's parents, Carol and Michael Middleton, who are more hands-on in everyday activities like school runs and family game nights. Charles's royal responsibilities naturally limit his time with the children, which occasionally creates a more formal dynamic. Blended family challenges. Blending families is never easy, and within the British royal family, these challenges are amplified by history, tradition, and public scrutiny. The relationship between Queen Camilla and the Wales children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, offers a glimpse into the complexities of modern family dynamics within the monarchy. While King Charles has been actively involved in his grandchildren's lives, Queen Camilla's relationship with the Wales children has remained somewhat distant. Reports suggest that she is much closer to her own biological grandchildren from her first marriage, often spending time with them at family gatherings. For George, Charlotte, and Louis, interactions with Camilla seem to be more formal and reserved, with few signs of the playful warmth they share with their Middleton grandparents. The roots of this distance may lie in the history between Camilla and Prince William. As the eldest son of Princess Diana, William grew up witnessing his parents' troubled marriage and the public fallout of Charles's relationship with Camilla. While William is reportedly polite to his stepmother, their relationship is one of mutual respect rather than deep closeness. This dynamic naturally influences how his children interact with Camilla. At events like Christmas at Sandringham or garden parties at Buckingham Palace, a noticeable divide often emerges. Camilla tends to gravitate toward her own grandchildren, while the Wales children stay close to their parents, King Charles, or their Middleton grandparents. One example of this was during a garden party, where young Prince Louis picked a flower to show Camilla. Instead of engaging with his excitement, she appeared uneasy, an interaction that subtly highlighted the emotional distance. Blending families within the royal household is further complicated by the pressures of public appearances and the expectations of tradition. While Kate Middleton ensures her children show respect to Camilla, she doesn't push for a closer bond. For the Wales children, the warmth and playfulness they experience with the Middletons provide a stark contrast to their interactions with Camilla, which are often limited to formal settings. Prince Louis's outgoing personality. If there's one thing that's clear about Prince Louis, it's that he's not afraid to steal the spotlight. Known for his lively energy and cheeky antics, the youngest of the Wales children has developed a reputation for being the royal family's playful scene stealer. Whether it's pulling funny faces at Trooping the Color, or asking hilariously honest questions at formal events, Louis brings a fresh energy to the often serious world of royal tradition. From a young age, Louis's outgoing personality has charmed royal watchers. During his first Trooping the Color appearance in 2019, Louis confidently waved to the crowd from the Buckingham Palace balcony, his little arm moving so enthusiastically that it became a highlight of the day. Unlike his older siblings, who tend to adopt a more composed demeanor during public appearances, Louis's expressive nature has always stood out, adding a touch of humor to royal events. His playful behavior was on full display at King Charles III's coronation. While older brother George fulfilled a formal role as a page of honor, Louis lightened the mood with his wide-eyed curiosity and occasional yawns during the lengthy ceremony. At one point, cameras caught him tugging on his father's hand, clearly ready to move on from the serious proceedings. Moments like these remind the public that, despite his royal title, Louis is just a little boy. At home, Louis's vibrant personality continues to shine. He's reportedly the family's most energetic member, often leading his siblings in games and outdoor adventures. From flying kites with George to dancing in the kitchen with Charlotte, Louis brings a sense of fun wherever he goes. His parents, Prince William and Kate Middleton, encourage his lively spirit while teaching him the importance of kindness and respect. However, his honesty can sometimes lead to awkward moments, as seen during the Christmas Carol service at Westminster Abbey. When asked about Queen Camilla, Louis didn't hold back, bluntly stating that she had called him annoying. While his remarks may have surprised the adults in the room, they highlighted the unfiltered nature of his personality, which is refreshingly candid in a world so often ruled by protocol. Public-private balance in royal life. Balancing public duties with private family life is one of the greatest challenges faced by the Prince and Princess of Wales. For Prince William and Kate Middleton, raising their 3 children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, in the spotlight of royal life while ensuring they have a grounded and normal upbringing is no small feat. Yet, the couple has managed to create a sense of security and balance for their family, seamlessly blending their royal responsibilities with the joys of parenthood. Publicly, the Wales family is often seen attending major royal events, from Trooping the Color to Christmas services at Sandringham. These moments are carefully choreographed, with the children dressed impeccably and behaving appropriately for their roles. However, even in these formal settings, glimpses of their personal bond shine through. Whether it's Charlotte holding Louis's hand to comfort him, or George sharing a quiet laugh with his siblings, their family dynamic feels authentic and relatable. Behind palace walls, however, life for the Wales family is much more relaxed. Their home at Adelaide Cottage in Windsor was chosen to give their children a quieter upbringing away from the hustle and bustle of central London. Here, the children enjoy everyday activities like playing in the garden, baking cookies, and having movie nights. Kate often takes on school runs herself, blending in with other parents at Lambrook School to ensure her children feel like any other kids. This balance extends to how William and Kate prepare their children for the future. As the eldest, George is gradually being introduced to his future role as king, with extra lessons on royal history and responsibilities. However, his parents also ensure he has time to play soccer with his friends or fly kites with his siblings. For Charlotte and Louis, their parents encourage creative hobbies and outdoor adventures, ensuring they experience the joys of childhood despite their royal titles. The Christmas carol service at Westminster Abbey offered a glimpse into how the family navigates this balance. While the event was a formal royal duty, Louis's candid remark about Queen Camilla brought an unexpected moment of honesty, reminding everyone that royal children are still just children. Historical context of Camilla's role. Queen. Camilla's journey into the royal family has been anything but straightforward. Once vilified as the other woman in the highly publicized breakdown of King Charles III and Princess Diana's marriage, Camilla has worked hard to carve out a role for herself within the monarchy. However, her relationship with Prince William and his children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, remains a topic of ongoing speculation, shaped by the complicated history that brought her into their lives. Camilla's presence in Charles's life was a source of controversy for many years. During Diana's famous 1995 interview, she referred to Camilla as a key factor in the breakdown of her marriage, famously stating, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded." These words left a lasting impression on the public and, undoubtedly, on William, who was just 15 when Diana passed away. As William grew older, he maintained a polite but distant relationship with Camilla. While he publicly supports his father's marriage, insiders suggest that their relationship is one of mutual respect rather than deep affection. This dynamic has naturally influenced how William's children interact with their step-grandmother. Camilla's relationship with George, Charlotte, and Louis appears more formal compared to the warm, playful bond they share with their Middleton grandparents. Reports suggest that Camilla is closer to her biological grandchildren from her first marriage, often spending time with them at family gatherings. Meanwhile, the Wales children are typically seen staying close to their parents, King Charles, or the Middletons. The Christmas carol service at Westminster Abbey highlighted this distance. When Louis was asked why he hadn't included Camilla in his thank you note, his candid reply, calling her annoying and accusing her of not playing with him, offered an unfiltered glimpse into their dynamic. While children's remarks are often taken with a grain of salt, Louis's words echoed the ongoing challenges of blending families within the royal household.
Did you know that 7-year-old Princess Charlotte has been described as having the same shy yet fun personality as her grandmother, Princess Diana?
The United Kingdom hasn't had a coronation in 70 years, not since Queen Elizabeth II's ceremony back in 1953.
The coronation of King Charles III was meant to be a day of royal unity and tradition, but an unexpected drama involving Princess Charlotte stole the spotlight. After Queen Camilla scolded Catherine, Princess of Wales, tension rippled through Westminster Abbey. Charlotte's poised response, including her whispered defiance, "I'll do it, but not for her," sent shockwaves across the royal family and amazed the world. This bold moment from the 8-year-old princess has reshaped the coronation's legacy forever. The coronation of King Charles III, a historic event. The coronation of King Charles III on May 6, 2023, was an event of immense historical significance. Held at Westminster Abbey, it was the first British coronation in 70 years, following the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The ceremony blended centuries-old traditions with modern sensibilities, presenting a vision of continuity and adaptation for the British monarchy in a changing world. The grandeur of the event was unmistakable. Westminster Abbey, with its towering arches and golden regalia, echoed with the hymns of a full choir. Dignitaries and representatives from across the globe gathered under its historic roof, a testament to the monarchy's enduring influence. Outside, the streets of London were filled with jubilant crowds, waving flags and cheering as the royal procession passed by in a dazzling display of pomp and ceremony. At the heart of the event was King Charles III, finally ascending to the throne after decades as the heir apparent. His coronation was not merely a ceremonial moment, but a symbol of a new chapter for the monarchy. Alongside him, Queen Camilla took on her role as queen consort, marking her own journey of public acceptance and integration into royal life. The Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine, played a prominent role in the day's proceedings, accompanied by their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Each child contributed to the ceremony, with Prince George serving as one of the King's pages of honor, Princess Charlotte captivating onlookers with her grace, and young Prince Louis charming the public with his youthful energy. Their presence underscored the monarchy's future and its next generation of leaders. However, beneath the carefully curated image of unity and tradition, subtle tensions simmered. Queen Camilla's rise to prominence brought with it challenges, particularly in her relationships with other senior royals, including Catherine, Princess of Wales. Observers noted strained interactions and fleeting glances, hinting at underlying complexities within the royal family. Despite the grandeur, the coronation revealed both the strength and fragility of the monarchy. It was a day of celebration, history, and spectacle, but also a glimpse into the evolving dynamics of a family under intense public scrutiny. As King Charles III begins his reign, the coronation stands as a defining moment for the monarchy, one that reflects its enduring traditions while grappling with the demands of a modern world. Camilla's role as Queen Consort. Camilla's journey to becoming Queen Consort has been anything but conventional. Once a polarizing figure in the public eye, her role within the royal family has evolved significantly over the years. From being at the center of public scrutiny during her relationship with King Charles III, to rising as a respected figure in the monarchy, her path has been marked by challenges, resilience, and gradual acceptance. Camilla officially assumed the title of Queen Consort during the coronation of King Charles III on May 6, 2023. The event, held at Westminster Abbey, was steeped in history and tradition, but Camilla's role was a constant focus. For decades, she had been seen as a divisive figure, her association with Charles casting a long shadow over her public image. Yet, through years of service to the crown, she worked tirelessly to build a more favorable reputation, gaining respect as a dedicated and supportive partner to the king. Despite these efforts, Camilla's rise to Queen Consort has not been without challenges. The shadow of Princess Diana continues to loom over public perceptions of Camilla. Diana, often referred to as the People's Princess, remains a beloved figure, and her tragic story is inextricably tied to Camilla's. This history has made it difficult for some to fully embrace Camilla's elevated role within the monarchy. Her relationships with other senior royals have also been a source of tension. Notably, her dynamic with Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has drawn public and media attention. At the coronation, subtle moments of strain between the two women were observed, hinting at underlying tensions. Reports of fleeting glances and distant interactions suggested that their relationship may still be evolving as Camilla adjusts to her expanded role. Camilla's position as a step-grandmother to the children of William and Catherine further complicates these dynamics. While she has shared moments with the younger royals, such relationships lack the closeness typically seen with biological grandparents. This distance became apparent during the coronation, where interactions between Camilla, Catherine, and Princess Charlotte seemed formal and restrained. As Queen Consort, Camilla faces the challenge of balancing tradition with her modern role in the royal family. Her journey highlights the complexities of integrating into a centuries-old institution while attempting to carve out her place within it. Moving forward, her ability to navigate these relationships and win the trust of both the public and her family will shape her legacy as Queen Consort. Underlying tensions within the royal family. The British royal family has long been a symbol of tradition and unity, but beneath the surface, there are complex dynamics that occasionally come to light. The coronation of King Charles III on May 6, 2023, was intended to be a moment of celebration and continuity, but instead revealed simmering tensions within the monarchy. These underlying conflicts, especially those involving Queen Camilla, Catherine, Princess of Wales, and even Princess Charlotte, highlighted the intricate relationships that shape the royal household. One of the most notable sources of tension has been the rise of Camilla to the role of Queen Consort. Her journey to this position has been marked by public skepticism and internal challenges. The shadow of Princess Diana looms large over the monarchy, with many still viewing Camilla as a divisive figure. Despite years of public service and efforts to earn her place, her interactions with other senior royals, particularly Catherine, have often appeared strained. This tension was on full display during the coronation. Observers noted fleeting but telling moments between Camilla and Catherine that hinted at unresolved friction. Subtle glances, distant smiles, and terse exchanges suggested that their relationship remains complicated. As the wife of Prince William and future Queen Consort, Catherine has long been seen as a key figure in the monarchy's future. However, Camilla's elevated status has seemingly shifted the balance of power, creating an unspoken rivalry between the two women. The coronation also brought Princess Charlotte into the spotlight in an unexpected way. During the ceremony, Camilla allegedly scolded Catherine, directing her to manage Charlotte's behavior. While this might have appeared minor, it carried significant weight given the context of the event and the relationships involved. Catherine's composed response and Charlotte's poised reaction only amplified the moment, turning it into a topic of widespread discussion. Charlotte's refusal to acknowledge Camilla during a ceremonial bow later in the event added another layer of intrigue, with many interpreting it as a quiet act of defiance. These incidents shed light on deeper dynamics within the royal family. Camilla's rise to prominence has not been universally embraced, and her attempts to assert authority have occasionally clashed with the roles of other key members, like Catherine. Meanwhile, younger royals like Charlotte are beginning to emerge as influential figures, challenging traditional expectations. The incident between Camilla and Catherine, the coronation of King Charles III, was expected to be a day of celebration, tradition, and unity for the British monarchy. However, the event took an unexpected turn when tensions between Queen Camilla and Catherine, Princess of Wales, came to light in a moment that left onlookers stunned. What appeared to be a brief exchange during the ceremony revealed the complexities of their dynamic and sent ripples through the royal family's carefully curated image of harmony. As the grand ceremony unfolded in Westminster Abbey, with golden regalia glittering and hymns resounding through the historic venue, subtle tensions between Camilla and Catherine became apparent. Observers noted fleeting glances and visible distance between the two women, hinting at unresolved friction. However, the tension reached its peak during a pivotal moment when Camilla allegedly turned toward Catherine and, in a firm tone, directed her to take her, referring to Princess Charlotte. The incident, though subtle, carried significant weight. Camilla's gesture and tone suggested an assertion of authority, one that seemed to clash with Catherine's role as a mother and future queen. For those familiar with the intricate relationships within the royal family, it was more than a simple reprimand. It was a power dynamic playing out in real time, under the watchful eyes of the world. Catherine's response was characteristically composed. She nodded subtly to acknowledge Camilla's words and gently redirected Charlotte's attention without losing her poise. Yet, close observers noted a flicker of tension in her expression, a rare and telling moment from the usually unflappable Princess of Wales. It was clear that, while Catherine maintained her grace, the exchange had strained the atmosphere. This was not the first time tension between the two women had surfaced. Past incidents, such as one during Queen Elizabeth II's funeral, painted a picture of a complicated relationship. On that occasion, Camilla had reportedly scolded Catherine over Charlotte's behavior, further underscoring the delicate balance of authority within the royal household. The coronation incident, however, stood out for its timing and context. Camilla, newly crowned as queen consort, appeared confident in her role yet seemed to overstep in asserting her position. The moment highlighted the evolving power dynamics within the family, with Catherine quietly holding her ground and protecting her daughter's confidence. Though the coronation celebrated King Charles III's ascension, this brief but significant interaction between Camilla and Catherine became a defining moment of the day, one that left the world speculating about the true nature of the relationships within the royal family. Princess Charlotte's poised defiance. The coronation of King Charles III was intended to be a grand celebration of royal tradition, but it was Princess Charlotte, at just 8 years old, who stole the spotlight with her remarkable composure and quiet defiance. Amidst the splendor of Westminster Abbey and the carefully curated image of unity within the royal family, Charlotte's actions revealed a maturity far beyond her years, leaving a lasting impression on everyone watching. The drama began during a tense moment when Queen Camilla allegedly scolded Catherine, Princess of Wales, directing her to take her, referring to Princess Charlotte. Though brief, the exchange carried significant weight. Camilla's tone and body language suggested an assertion of authority, and it was clear that tensions between the queen consort and Catherine had come to the surface. However, it was Charlotte's reaction that turned the moment into a defining narrative of the day. Rather than shrinking under the intense public scrutiny, Charlotte displayed extraordinary grace. She straightened in her seat, glanced at her mother for reassurance, and faced forward with calm determination. Her composed demeanor radiated confidence, a testament to her upbringing under Prince William and Catherine, who prioritize emotional intelligence and individuality within the constraints of royal protocol. The defining moment came during the ceremonial bow to King Charles. As the royal family rose to show their respect, Charlotte hesitated. According to lip readers, she whispered to her mother, "I'll do it, but not for her," referring to Camilla. Charlotte then performed a perfect bow to her grandfather, King Charles, but conspicuously refrained from acknowledging Camilla. This subtle yet deliberate act sent shockwaves through Westminster Abbey and beyond. Charlotte's poised defiance was viewed as a statement of individuality and strength, especially given the context of the earlier scolding. Some saw it as an 8-year-old asserting herself within a family burdened by tradition and hierarchy, while others interpreted it as a reflection of the underlying tensions between Camilla and Catherine. Either way, Charlotte's actions resonated deeply, shifting the narrative of the coronation from one of unity to one of evolving family dynamics. The response from the royal family was telling. Catherine supported her daughter by placing a reassuring hand on her shoulder, signaling silent approval. Prince William appeared momentarily surprised, but quickly regained his composure. Camilla, however, was visibly unsettled, her confident demeanor faltering as the weight of the moment sank in. Charlotte's emerging role in the monarchy. Princess Charlotte, the second child of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, is beginning to carve out her own place within the British monarchy. At just 8 years old, she has already captured the hearts of the public with her charm, grace, and most recently, her poised defiance during King Charles III's coronation. As she grows, it is clear that Charlotte is stepping into a role that could shape the future of the royal family in unexpected ways. From a young age, Charlotte has been in the spotlight, often accompanying her parents to various events and engagements. Each appearance showcases her natural poise, whether she is waving to crowds or sharing a tender moment with her brother, Prince George, or younger brother, Prince Louis. Her relatable demeanor has made her a favorite among the public, allowing her to connect with people in a way that feels genuine and refreshing. The coronation was a pivotal moment for Charlotte, highlighting her emerging role within the royal family. During the ceremony, she demonstrated remarkable composure amid the grandeur and pressure of such a significant event. When Queen Camilla scolded Catherine and directed her to manage Charlotte, the young princess responded with grace, whispering to her mother, "I'll do it, but not for her," before bowing only to King Charles. This subtle act of defiance not only showcased her awareness of family dynamics, but also hinted at her developing sense of identity. Charlotte's actions during the coronation have ignited discussions about her potential influence within the monarchy. Unlike previous generations, where the expectations of royal children were often rigid and formal, Charlotte appears to embody a new wave of royal youth, one that embraces individuality and self-expression. Her willingness to assert herself, even in small ways, suggests that she may grow into a figure who balances tradition with modern values. As she matures, Charlotte is likely to take on more public duties and responsibilities. The royal family has historically relied on its younger members to engage with the public, and Charlotte's natural charisma and relatability position her well for this role. She could become a bridge between the monarchy and the younger generation, helping to modernize the image of the royal family while maintaining its rich traditions. Moreover, with her parents emphasizing the importance of emotional intelligence and personal strength, Charlotte is being raised to understand the complexities of royal life. This foundation will help her navigate the pressures that come with being a member of the royal family, while allowing her to develop her unique voice within it. Public and media reactions to Charlotte's gesture. During the coronation of King Charles III, Princess Charlotte's subtle yet powerful actions became a defining moment that captivated the public and the media alike. What began as a formal, grand ceremony quickly turned into a spectacle of royal dynamics when Charlotte, at just 8 years old, made an unspoken yet deliberate statement that overshadowed even the grandeur of the event. Her poised defiance after Queen Camilla's scolding of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, left the world talking. The incident unfolded when Queen Camilla allegedly scolded Catherine, directing her to take her in reference to Princess Charlotte. While Catherine's calm and composed response diffused the moment, it was Charlotte's reaction that truly stole the show. Observers noted that Charlotte, unshaken by the tension, straightened in her seat, adjusted her posture, and locked eyes with Camilla, exuding an air of quiet confidence. Later, during the ceremonial bow to King Charles, Charlotte whispered to her mother, "I'll do it, but not for her," before bowing gracefully to the king while deliberately omitting Queen Camilla. This small yet deliberate gesture sent ripples through Westminster Abbey and beyond. The media, quick to analyze every detail, framed the act as a bold statement from the young princess. Headlines called it Charlotte's royal bombshell, with journalists and commentators dissecting her composure and the implications of her actions. A senior diplomat present at the event described it as the quietest yet loudest statement they had ever seen. Royal historians praised her awareness and poise, calling it extraordinary for someone so young. Public reaction was equally divided. Many lauded Charlotte's grace and individuality, interpreting her actions as a reflection of her upbringing. Supporters of the Princess of Wales saw the moment as evidence of the strong, modern parenting style of Catherine and Prince William, who have emphasized emotional intelligence and independence in their children. For these admirers, Charlotte's defiance symbolized the future of the monarchy, a movement toward authenticity and individuality, even within the constraints of royal tradition. However, critics saw the gesture as a potential reflection of deeper fractures within the royal household. Some questioned whether Charlotte's actions hinted at increasing tensions between Queen Camilla and the younger generation of royals, particularly Catherine and her children. Others debated whether the gesture was appropriate, considering the importance of unity during such a historic event. Catherine's quiet protest. Catherine, Princess of Wales, has long been admired for her grace and poise, but her quiet resilience truly shone during the coronation of King Charles III. Amidst the grandeur of the event, which was filled with centuries-old traditions and expectations, Catherine faced a moment of tension that tested her strength and composure. Her response to the unfolding drama showcased not only her character but also her dedication to her family and the monarchy. As the ceremony progressed in Westminster Abbey, a brief but significant incident occurred between Queen Camilla and Catherine. During the proceedings, Queen Camilla allegedly scolded Catherine, directing her to manage Princess Charlotte's behavior. This moment was not just a minor exchange. It highlighted the underlying tensions within the royal family and placed Catherine in a challenging position. With the eyes of the world upon her, she had to navigate both her role as a mother and as a member of the royal family while maintaining her dignity. Catherine's response was remarkable. Rather than showing any signs of distress or frustration, she remained composed. In the face of Camilla's directive, she calmly acknowledged her mother-in-law's words and redirected Charlotte's attention with a gentle touch. This poised reaction demonstrated her ability to handle pressure gracefully, reinforcing her image as a stabilizing force within the royal family. Even in a moment that could have easily spiraled into public drama, Catherine maintained her cool, embodying the very essence of resilience. Throughout her time in the royal spotlight, Catherine has faced her share of scrutiny and challenges. From navigating public opinion to balancing her royal duties with motherhood, she has shown an impressive ability to adapt and persevere. Her quiet strength has often been overshadowed by the more dramatic moments in royal life, yet it is this resilience that has solidified her role as a beloved figure in the monarchy. Moreover, Catherine's ability to support her children, particularly in the wake of Charlotte's bold gesture during the coronation, speaks volumes about her character. She provides a strong emotional foundation for her family, instilling values of kindness, respect, and individuality in her children. By prioritizing their well-being and encouraging their self-expression, Catherine is shaping a new generation of royals who are confident and aware of their positions. Camilla's authority. Questioned. Queen Camilla's rise to prominence as queen consort during the coronation of King Charles III marked a significant moment in the history of the British monarchy. However, her authority was unexpectedly challenged during the event in a way that sparked widespread discussion and scrutiny. The incident not only highlighted her complex relationships within the royal family, but also raised questions about her position in a modern monarchy. The coronation ceremony, a grand spectacle filled with tradition and pageantry, was meant to be a time of celebration for the royal family. Yet, when Camilla allegedly scolded Catherine, Princess of Wales, during the proceedings, it revealed underlying tensions that had been brewing within the family for some time. Camilla's directive to Catherine to take her, referring to Princess Charlotte, was seen by many as an overstep, especially given the public nature of the setting. This moment captured the attention of the media and the public, leading to intense scrutiny of Camilla's authority. For years, she has worked to establish her role within the royal family, gradually winning over some of the public who viewed her as a divisive figure. However, this incident raised doubts about her ability to command respect, even from her own family members. Critics pointed out that her comments reflected an insecurity in her position, as she seemed to feel the need to assert control in a situation where her authority was already being questioned. The dynamics between Camilla and Catherine have long been a topic of interest and speculation. Many royal watchers have noted the complicated relationship between the two women, especially following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. As the new queen consort, Camilla's rise has been met with mixed reactions, and this incident only added fuel to the fire. Some observers interpreted Catherine's calm and collected response as a sign of her own strength and confidence, suggesting that she was not intimidated by Camilla's attempt to assert authority. Furthermore, the incident highlighted the generational shift within the royal family. Princess Charlotte's poised defiance during the coronation, where she, cows Camilla's authority, questioned the coronation of King Charles III was intended to be a grand celebration of the British monarchy, a moment of unity and tradition. However, the event took an unexpected turn when Queen Camilla's authority was called into question, particularly in her interactions with Catherine, the Princess of Wales. This subtle yet significant shift in the royal family's dynamics has raised questions about Camilla's position and the challenges she faces in solidifying her role as queen consort. Camilla's journey to the throne has been a complex one, marked by years of public skepticism and scrutiny. Her relationship with the late Princess Diana cast a long shadow over her public image, and it has taken time for her to earn the respect and acceptance of both the royal family and the British people. The coronation ceremony was seen as a pivotal moment, where Camilla would officially take on the mantle of queen consort, cementing her place within the monarchy. However, the incident during the ceremony, where Camilla allegedly scolded Catherine and directed her to manage Princess Charlotte's behavior, revealed a surprising dynamic. Catherine's composed response and Charlotte's subsequent act of defiance, refusing to acknowledge Camilla, suggested that the queen consort's authority was not universally accepted, even within the royal household. Observers noted that Camilla's tone and body language when addressing Catherine hinted at an assertion of power, a move that appeared to clash with Catherine's position as the future queen consort. This tension-filled exchange, played out in the public eye, raised questions about the balance of power within the royal family and Camilla's ability to command respect from her fellow senior royals. The aftermath of the incident has only amplified these concerns. Camilla's visibly unsettled demeanor during the remainder of the ceremony, in contrast to Catherine's unwavering composure, has fueled speculation about the underlying dynamics at play. Some have even suggested that Camilla's attempt to assert her authority may have backfired, further alienating her from the younger generation of royals, including Catherine and her children. This challenge to Camilla's authority comes at a critical juncture in her tenure as queen consort, as she navigates her new role and the expectations that come with it. The coronation incident has highlighted the fragility of her position. The public and the media will likely continue to scrutinize her interactions with other senior royals, seeking signs of tension or power struggles within the family.